you guys are doing well. So I do know that the world right now is a little crazy and there's a lot of people who are in a really tough spot. My prayers really do go out to everyone who's just in a really bad spot right now. But I do not want to make this channel very depressing and everything, so I will try to make it very happy, and I'm gonna do that by doing a little Q&A with you guys because you guys asked me to do it quite a lot. Okay, so moving on. A few days ago I asked you guys on my Instagram story to give me a few questions that you want me to answer. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I have an Instagram and I posted a question box, I think that's what it's called, where you guys can post all different types of questions or comments that you want me to answer. And that's what I'm doing today. I'll probably post more of these in the future, so do make sure to check out my Instagram and I'll answer as many questions as I can today. So while I answer these questions that you guys have posted, what I'll be having in the background is little snippets of my Patreon rewards. So if you don't know, every month I send off little rewards such as stickers, prints, and enamel pins to my patrons. And these ones are very exclusive, which means that only patrons who pledge that month will get those rewards. So if you pledge a month later and you miss out, you will miss out on the stickers and prints. But for the enamel pins, I have a secret shop and you can get previous pins from there. So yeah, if you do want something like that, do let me know and I can direct you to my Patreon, or you can check out the link in my bio. Oh yes, what I'm doing right now is drawing little thank you drawings onto each envelope because I really want to show my appreciation to every single patron, so I hope you guys like that. And yes, so right now you're looking at the February pin, which is dedicated to Valentine's Day. Look at her. She's based on Venus, which is the goddess of love, which is why I made it for the Patreon pin for February. Sadly, because of the virus, it got delayed in the mail and production, so I did not get the chance to deliver it in time, but I hope all of my patrons do like them. Okay, so moving on to the Q&A, I'm gonna apologize in advance if I butcher anyone's name because they're pretty hard to say sometimes, so please be kind to me. Okay, so the first question is from, oh this is hard to say, Ryux, and they ask, how did you start drawing? Like what age and why? So that's a little tricky to answer. I do get this question a lot, so I did answer it to some extent on my website in my FAQ. So if you do want to check that out and have questions which you want to know, I do post a lot of answered questions on that website, so I'll leave a link in the description. But to answer your question, I started drawing when I was little, but then it was just doodling, you know, when you're like 10 years old, you like to doodle in a book. But when I started actually really like drawing was probably in the middle of high school, when I was like 15 or 16. So this started when my friend was, I think, drawing during roll call, and that really inspired me. She was my best friend. And I would see her draw every day in the morning during class and also in the afternoons, even though that's not what you're supposed to be doing. But it really inspired me, so it made me want to draw myself. So because of that, I started drawing from time to time. But then because I was approaching my senior years and my university entrance exams, I pretty much had to stop drawing. And then that's pretty much it. I actually stopped drawing for a few years, but then not until maybe 2 or 3 years ago when I first started my Instagram. My boyfriend, he actually told me to try it out, to actually just go for it, to just draw. And that's exactly what I did, and that's pretty much how I got here. And yeah, that's pretty much why I'm drawing today. Okay, so the next question is from 51 Onini, and they ask, how can you be so good at drawing chibi? Okay, this one's kind of funny. So I really like drawing chibis because they're super cute. And when I first started drawing and posting on Instagram 2 years ago, I really like drawing chibi, and that's pretty much all I drew every single day. And that's how I got good at it, because it was the only thing I would draw. So if you look at my Instagram, you pretty much can see a lot of chibis and nothing else really. But then recently I've been trying my best to, I guess, diversify and hone my drawing skills. So I've been trying to draw different things. So you can see that because I don't draw chibis as often. All my drawings aren't as chubby-like anymore. They're more grown up, I'd like to say. So that's pretty much it. Practice. I know it sounds awful and you don't want to do it, but it's really true. I've just been practicing chibi all the time, all day, every day, and that's how I got good at it. Ooh, I like this next question. So it's from Con5, and they ask, what is your favorite type of cookie? Okay, I love cookies. I like a lot of different cookies. So I like gingerbread cookies, butter cookies, sesame cookies, chocolate chip cookies, just any type of cookies. I don't know anyone who does not like cookies. Fight me if you don't like cookies. I'm kidding. I really like cookies. They're just very nice and a nice cheering up snack because they have nice yummy sugars which make me happy. Okay, so the next question is from Mooney Moo, and they asked, did you have a lot of subscribers when you first started? And my answer to that is no, of course not. Everyone starts off with no subs pretty much. I remember when I first started Instagram, I would think to myself, there's no way I'm gonna get like 1,000 followers, it's crazy. I had a friend at high school who had, I think, 970 followers on her Instagram, and at that time I was like, damn, she's like a celebrity. She has so many followers and so many likes. Oh my gosh. And then I would just be so amazed and so proud of her because she would get so many likes all the time. But then I started posting drawings years later with my own art, and then I realized that a lot of people are liking it. It did take a really long time. I remember it took me quite a while to get my first 1,000 followers, and I was very, very proud. I remember when I got to 970, I was just so happy because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like my cool friend who got 970 followers. We can be cool 970 follower bestie friends. Yeah, that was a silly funny thing that happened. So yeah, I was very grateful. So I am really, really amazed and just blown away by how many followers I have right now. It's just unreal still. Yeah. Ooh, okay, so this next question is very relevant to right now. It's from HLArt8, and they ask, what do you do to pass the time during this pandemic? Okay, so the funny thing is, I pretty much do what I did before the whole COVID-19 even appeared, because I would stay home all the time. The only time I would go out would be if I needed to go to university, or if I needed to buy groceries, or if I needed to post my packages. But that's it. I pretty much do the same thing. So I would wake up in the morning, I would go draw, and do my usual stuff. Very fun, yes. I guess this is getting to the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy the little snippets of my Patreon package process, and I hope you guys enjoyed these questions. If you want to ask me more questions, do remember to ask me on Instagram, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!